Decided to shut down their Mahikeng campus after incidents of violence following a call by the South African University Student Union for a nationwide shutdown. Many students who come from far have no place to stay. SABC News reporter Sentleeng Lehihi is live for us from there. Sentleeng, a very good morning to you. What is the latest?
A good morning to you and our viewers. It is the third day of the national shutdown here at the Northwest University's Mahikeng campus. As you can see behind me, the resolve of the students remains very steadfast and high. Irrespective of, the notice that was sent out by university management yesterday that all students should vacate campus premises by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, many did not heed that call and actually said where did the university expect them to go, as they had no alternative accommodation. We have seen from our engagements with student representatives that they stayed throughout the night on campus, many squatting in the different and various lecture halls there and trying their very best to keep their resolve running high. You'll understand the basic amenities including Wi-Fi and the like were shut down. This was in fact to break the resolve of the students. But for more context as to what the students are feeling right now as the third day progresses, we're joined by SRC representative. Can you kindly tell us your name and where do things stand at this present moment?
Thank you very much. Good morning to you and your listeners. My name is Tiosep Amore. I am the president here in Mahikeng campus. We have decided to continue today with our shutdown, but part of the resolutions that we had yesterday after communicating with the SAUS, that they are meeting with the portfolio committee of the minister and they will also be meeting with NEHAU. We decided also to draft our issues that should be sent to management. Of course, we have sent them before. We are just sending them now to reassure them that we are still standing for those issues, and those issues have been sent to them with an agenda and date of that particular time. We are supposed to have a meeting with them today at 2 o'clock should they confirm that they will be available. The meeting should be comprised of the VC as well as the registrar and the campus DVC.
What do you make of the responses we saw from the Minister of Higher Education last night, where he did say that, for those who have received NSFAS funding, they should be able to register and continue their academic year irrespective of outstanding debt?
Thank you. Students who are on NSFAS, they will continue to register even if they've got outstanding balances through feeling of acknowledgement of them. But we've got a challenge with students who are who are missing middle students who are not funded by NSFAS. Those are students that we speak for. Students who have got outstanding balances. We are saying the outstanding balances must be scrapped off and they must be able to register for free. Or the university and SRC must come with a plan on how are they going to assist these students. Prior to this national shutdown, as the SRC, we have decided to take 500,000 out of our budget to make sure that we assist these particular students. And we have sent an email to management to say this is how far we are willing to go to assist those students and what are your plans as the management. Today, there is no response on that particular response.
How has the atmosphere been in campus? We have not really had very much privilege to get access inside, but it appears that students say the allegations of arson and violence did not occur as mentioned by management.
No. Campus is very peaceful, as you can see, and your listeners, both inside and outside. And there is no any case of assault that has been registered. As our spokesperson have mentioned yesterday in Motsweding FM, that those things are not there. And they've confirmed with the Mabato police station there is no any case of assault. There are no any assault cases that are happening or students assaulting each other.
Thank you for your time. Over and above the situation that is described by the SRC, the shutdown has also adversely impacted workers here who are, cleaners and the like. And we have a representative of their union to actually describe to us how adversely they've been impacted. Can you kindly tell us your name and your capacity?
Thanks a lot. My name is Panon Moema. I am from NASA Workers, National Association of South African Workers. I'm an official of that particular union.
It's the third day of the shutdown. We saw workers earlier here. They seem to not really have an understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, it's actually frustrating to the workers. Of course, they understand the dialectical symbiotic link between their struggle and the struggle of the students. By far, they have grasped as to what is happening with the students, what are issues they're ventilating. They have seen from the media, some of them are their kids, their nieces, and so forth and so on. So they're really acquainted to the struggle. However, what is frustrating them is that them as employees, their business here is different. In particular, those who are working for service, because for them it's no work, no pay. Therefore, they come here every morning without any clear communication as to whether tomorrow the university is anticipating a strike and whatnot. So first and foremost, that is costly on their pocket for them to travel and come here for to work, only to find that there's a protest. Secondly, what is frustrating them is that upon their arrival here, their manager is always frustrating them with the clock sheet. Upon their arrival here, a few are able to sign, others are told to leave, and so forth and so on. There are intimidations and all those things. Then you will understand that they are paid according to the roll call. So if you even fill the roll call, you are registered to be absent. Now you can't really say the employees are absent while they can't even merely access campus. So most of them, upon their arrival in the morning, students were intimidating them, not necessarily intimidating, but they were not allowing them to access campus because of the ongoing protest and so forth. Peacefully so, of course. However, that on its own is saying it can't be business as usual. So therefore they can access campus and do what they do best, which is cleaning the campus. So now that on its own is frustrating to them because their salaries are going to be affected, considering the fact that service has not been really a good service provider to the client, which is the Northwest University. From time to time I have to go fight their salaries. A person will be absent, equally submit the doctor's note and so forth. Yet those particular individuals, they find themselves with a salary that is cut with a certain percentage, due to the fact that they didn't pitch according to what is registered in their roll call. So that on its own, it keeps them insecure. From time to time you find them calling me. For instance, last night I received a lot of phone calls seeking clarity to say, Comrade Fanon, what must happen tomorrow morning? Should we come to school and do what we do best? We said to them, no, you can't. I said to them, no, you must come to school and do what you do best, which is cleaning the campus, keeping it clean. Now I couldn't tell them anything with certainty, because of if they pitch equally, they can be sent home. If they don't pitch equally, it's something else. They are registered to be absent in terms of the roll call. Now what happened to them, what happened is that I told them to come to campus this morning, but equally in the morning, I don't know if you were there, I met with the GVC, and the GVC committed to say no. Today around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, she will then release a communique where she informs me so that I can share with my employees or the members of our union that tomorrow they can come, given whether the anticipation of the strike is high or low, then it will be taken from there. So at least for today, there will be proper communication. Of course, on our side, we will communicate, given that we have proper information and relevant information that can assist workers going forward.
Thank you very much for your time. It is clear that while things remain quite calm and no violence is actually detected, the intensification of issues remains quite heightened. As you can hear from our previous speaker, this shutdown has not only affected students who need to register, but workers who also are hardly impacted in their salaries. For now, back to you in studio.
Thank you so much there to Sentleeng Lehihi. We're asking